Alright YouTube, we're going to run down on my knives. We're going to start with this thing here. So I bought this as kind of a joke, really. I wanted to see how much I could put it through before it broke, and it did break. Right there. You can see that. Excuse me. I did put a lanyard on it. Pretty cool. But I'm still gonna use it out in the backyard for chopping down branches, whatever. I don't know, take it camping, let the nephew play with it a little bit. It's got a little saw on it. You know, he can mess around with it and break it. If it breaks, it's no big deal. You know, it was probably like $9 on Amazon, so I'm gonna keep it. Just for one thing, it kind of looks mean, and another, he can play with it. Moving on to this is the Elk Ridge Bushcraft. This knife I bought because it looks like the Tops Brothers of Bushcraft knife. It's missing the drill hole for the drill, but it's a really pretty knife, and it seems to be real well made. It has a nice edge on it. Looks cool. You know, when I go out bushcrafting, I'll take it, you know, just to play around with. I haven't got much use of it. It's winter now here in Utah, so about the backyard as much as you get. So, but here's that one. It's full tang. Inside here, there's a little hollow spot, and there's a fishing hook, there's a couple matches, some string, so fishing line. So, and in here, there is a ferro rod. So it comes with a ferro rod. I think it came with a sharpening stone too. So it'll strike fire, you know, if you came down to it, you needed it. There it is. You have it. So yeah, my Elk Ridge Bushcraft. Next up is my first Moore knife. This one is done in stainless steel. Green. I put this lanyard on it. Drilled hole and stuff. I 90'd the spine because I also put a fire striker on here, so it pops in, holds in there pretty tight. Retention's good, and it throws sparks. But see what it does to your blade? See what it does to your blade? It wipes off, but oh well. So I did the paracord, wrapped around it. You got a few feet of paracord here. So yeah, my first companion. I love it. I can see it, find it. It's an awesome knife. My next knife is the Moore Robust. I bought this. Oh, sorry. This knife goes on my bug out bag. So you'll find this one in my bug out bag. I got a few other knives on my bug out bag, but this is pretty much my main knife. I got the Moore Robust. And price on that's $14. Price on that was $19. The price on this was like $9. The Robust is a little bit thicker, a little bit shorter blade. The ergonomics feel great in it. It feels good in your hand. I 90'd the spine on this one too because I got a ferrite rod in my bag. This knife goes in my get home bag. Something that, you know, if I had to cut a wire, thick wire, I could get through it, or a tree branch that, you know, if I needed to, I could chop out of whatever. But this one goes in my get home bag. And on these two knives, I'll always have this knife pairing with those two knives. This is my 511 Moore. And I pack this knife everywhere with me, every day. This is my EDC knife. I I use it all week. I sharpen it on Sundays, so today's Sunday. I'll be sharpening it. The thing is that I get it so sharp that if I hit something, the edge will roll or it will ding, or so I need to back it down a few stones. But I can show you how sharp this knife is real quick if you want me to. So it's sharp. It's sharp. So that is my everyday carry. Some people might say, it's a little big, it's a little big. I don't care. I like it on my side. My company doesn't say I can't have it, so I'm going to have it. I love it. This next knife is Knives of Alaska. This is the Elk Hunter. I love this knife. The ergonomics on it are great. You can jimp up on it, and it's got jimping here. It got an extra cholo there. And the rubberized grips. It doesn't feel like it's going to slip out of your hand. It just a great knife. I love this knife, and it's made out of D2 steel, so it's really hard. It's hard to sharpen, but once it's sharp, it stays sharp for a while. It's pretty sharp right now, but yeah, I love this knife. This knife runs around $75–$80. All right, so moving on to a cheap knife. This is the M-Tech. Comes in this nylon sheath. It's nothing spectacular. It's nothing great. But this is, it's a full tang knife. You can see it's a full tang knife. I kind of bought it just for like a self-defense extra knife I put in my get home bag. So, you know, if I lose this knife, or if this one dropped out of my pocket, I have this one. Walking home from my work to my house, kind of sketchy. Granted, I will have my firearm on me, but I always have my firearm on me. But I don't know, this for the price of it, for $5, $5.99. Why not? It looks cool. You know, you can always find a use for a knife somewhere. And I did this cool lanyard on it. This next knife is by Elk Ridge also. And it's a gutting knife. So yeah, I use this to gut my elk. Worked really good. The hook is sharp. Hook is very sharp. The belly of the blade is sharp. You know, you can get fine cut that skin. Yeah, this for $9. I did it pretty good. I'm impressed with the knife. I really am. It's beautiful wood. It's a full tang. You know, it's just the finishings on it, just great. They just put it together well. Got some jimping right here. Just a great knife for the price. Looked at that. Okay, my second knife, we'll go down, is an open L number 8. This knife I put in my first aid kit. My first aid kit is razor sharp. If I don't have, usually I have a scalpel in my first aid kit, but if I don't, I guess I could use this. I mean, this thing is like a razor blade. I mean, it will slice, cut. So yeah, it's a sharp knife. So that's my open L number 8. Alright, moving on. Let's see, my Swiss Army knife. Got this for Christmas. Got your scissors. Got tweezers, toothpick, file, and a little blade. Not much to say about that, other than it goes in my left front pocket. Along with, so I got this on my left side, and then my left pocket, and then my handgun will go right appendix carry. So yeah, that's that. This one, another Amazon knife. I got on Amazon for, it was one of those add-on knives for $5.99. Spring assisted. The steel sucks. I can't sharpen it. It's still so bad that you can't sharpen it, so you're just kind of stuck with a knife that opens cool. But it's nice for like food prep and stuff, where you're just slicing and stuff. It'd be a good little knife like that, like a camping KitchenAid knife. This next knife, everybody knows what this is. This is what my dad gave to me when I was 9 years old. It's an old timer, and it seems a piece of crap. The steel is so garbage. This must have been when I went to China or something. But the steel is garbage. But it's a family heirloom, so I hold on to it. This next knife is my neck knife. Right here. So my neck knife, as you can see, it's only 3 fingers, right? And nothing on the pinky. So I added this little lanyard here, so it felt like it was a 4-piece handle, four-hand handle. That way you could, like, it feels more stable. But I don't wear a neck knife too often, but I think I might start wearing one. It's kind of cool. Has a Kydex sheath that goes in pretty good. So, but yeah, once I put that lanyard on there, it really helped out. So, next knife. This knife here is Kubri. I don't know how to say that, but it sounds like that. So I got it, and it was a little stiff, and the blade was out of center. So I tried to center it. I was looking down in there, and there was 2 washers on one side, and 1 washer on the other side. I was like, what the heck? So I took it apart and undid these stupid screws they got here, where you can't, I mean, you can get them, but kind of a pain in the butt. But so I took it apart, and there was 1 brass washer on one side and 2 plastic washers on the other side. The 2 plastic washers were 2 different sizes, and I was like, yeah, right. So put it back together how it was. Now it doesn't even open it. Blade wobbles. The blade, you can hear that. You can hear the slop in there. Just not a good knife. I stopped buying cheap knives, and maybe it was made cheap knives that I buy. I could probably have a nice one. This old Smith & Wesson my brother gave me when I was probably 14 or something. I still have it. It's not a gem for sure. This side's got a serrated nut, and this side's got a straight edge. It won't hold an edge. It won't sharpen. I can't get it to sharpen. Anybody has any tricks to sharpen it, but I think